Alright guys, time to talk about SUI on the channel once again. Now this is one of my favorite projects, and I'm really bullish on this one. So maybe I have a little bit of a bias here, but I think this goes for a lot of other influencers. A lot of them are mega bullish on SUI. Now a lot of people believe that SUI is going to be the next Solana. I truly believe this too, guys. We just have to see where this can lead, but right now, looking at the technicals, I do think SUI is going to go to at least right here at about $5.10 in the short term. Now, that target is from this little flag here that it created in the month of November. And the target of that is up here at $5.10. Now, we do have a daily resistance here, as you can see. If I zoom in, it looks like we are just getting over that. Right now, today. Now we are barely over it. We're only about 3 cents over that, and we could easily get a wick, kind of like these few days here from December 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. We also wicked above it on the 9th. If I zoom in even more, you can see that. Now yesterday was the biggest. Well, it wasn't the biggest dump. That was actually 2 days ago, but we had a further dump, we can say. So we didn't even come close to touching this daily resistance, but we have to see if we can close above this at $4.26. If we do that, guys, I think we're in for more continuation to the upside for SUI. So just have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean, SUI to me now is looking excellent. We have to wait and see what Bitcoin really does, and tomorrow. Tomorrow is PPI, actually. Now, taking a look here at SUI in CoinGecko tokenomics, basically it has 10 billion coins. I've mentioned this before. Not much of this is out. About 30% of this is out right now. And of course, all-time high was only 6 days ago at $4.46. So yeah, we are really not far away from that. I mean, 446? That's up here. Yeah, I mean, look, we're getting very close, guys. That is only 15 cents away. We could even surpass that tonight. Who knows, guys? It just depends on Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is kind of getting itself back together. It's over $100,000 again, 101,000 at the moment. Last I looked. So yeah, it's I think this could easily surge up and take out this all-time high. Either maybe today, we still have a few more hours in the candle, but I think tomorrow it's probably going to come. As long as we get good PPI numbers tomorrow, that will come. Now, taking a look at the tokenomist, just want to take a look at the upcoming events. Previous event, though, 2.19% of the circulating supply was released. That came on the 1st December of 10 or 11 days ago. Yeah, it's the 11th today. So anyways, the next event is the 1st of January, and it's going to release the same amount of the circulating supply. Now, everybody was freaking out when they heard about this. They said, oh my god, a lot of the supply is going to be released. Now, guys, they have to release some of the supply every now and then. So this is only once a month. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit, it's kind of a bigger amount, I would say. But, if we look back at 1st of December, nothing really happened. I think it was even a green day. Let me just take a look. Yeah, it was barely green. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so it was just barely green, guys. But they released 2.2% almost of the supply. So yeah, it doesn't really have to affect SUI so much. We're in a bull market, guys. Everybody is really bullish on SUI right now, so that's going to get eaten up really quickly. I don't believe that the next time they release the next 2.2% that it's going to have a candle like this, for example. We could easily have a green candle. People are just super bullish on this project. Alright, now let's take a quick look here at Bitcoin. Now, if you remember last night, I drew this box and I said that pretty much we were right in the middle of this box. Nothing had really changed, but you know, a lot of people were panicking. And like I said, there was really no reason to panic, and that we're still in this bull run. And, you know, there was a lot of people selling off. Now you can see today we got a massive candle. This is the biggest candle that we've seen in some time, guys. We have seen, what, today? If we look at the top to bottom, low was 95,658, and top so far is basically where we're at right now. So, yeah, I mean, that's about a $6,000 move today. So, you know, we haven't seen something like that, I think, basically since this candle on the 11th of November. I don't think this candle is a $6,000 move. Oh, it's close. Looks like about 5.5 if I just calculate it really quickly in my head. But yeah, this is really the largest candle we've probably seen since, you know, about a month ago. Exactly a month ago, guys. Now, taking a quick look at the total market cap, guys, you can see we got a large candle, just like Bitcoin today. Basically, you know, we're wedged between this trend line and this support here. Don't know if we're going to make it above this trend line tonight. Probably not. But maybe tomorrow. We just have to wait and see, guys. Now, total market cap excluding Bitcoin, if we zoom in, you can see that basically we've gotten a rejection off this trend line today. So that's not really good, but you know, there may be 1, 2, 3 rejections before we finally break above, you know, this trend line once again. We just have to be patient again. Now, dominance, if we zoom in, guys, this is barely hanging on by a thread. Now, if you remember a couple of days ago, this closed just above the line, and yesterday got really, really, really very close to going under, and today, again, it's right on the edge, guys. Really right on the edge. I think if it doesn't lose it today, I think we're going to lose the dominance tomorrow, you know, and go down under this, you know, 56.9% mark. Now, speaking about the dominance, we have to talk about the altcoin season index. You know, I've refreshed this a few times before this video because it just looks like it's broken. But basically, I guess if dominance hasn't really broken down since yesterday, pretty much this will probably be the same, you know, number, 67. So I don't think it's changed since yesterday, really. And yeah, I haven't seen it change in at least a day, personally. Now, talking about the fear and greed, we did go down just slightly, and I'm a little bit surprised we didn't go down more. Yesterday it went from a 78 to a 74. Still in greed, not extreme greed, but okay, we're in greed. Would like to see, you know, at least maybe 68 to 70, something like this still. Now, as for the Pi Cycle top, guys, basically it's the same. You know, it looks the same almost every day I show you this, but you can see it's not even close to crossing. I can zoom in for you. But yeah, it is curving up. And, you know, eventually one day it will cross. Maybe in 6 months, 7 months, maybe 9 months. Who knows? Now, if we take a quick look at the economic calendar, guys, you can see that CPI basically came in as expected today. However, that's good in one way. In another way, wasn't good because we went up with inflation. But, you know, if we look at the, you know, cuts, the interest rate cuts for this month, it does look like 95%. Still believe, you know, we're going to get a 1/4 point cut. So now only 5% believe in no cut. But if we speculate about next month, guys, it looks like 75% believe we're going to get no cut at all in January. Personally, I think Jerome has been very generous for this year. Originally, earlier in the year, he did promise 3 cuts of 25 basis points. We've already gotten that, guys. So getting a little bit of a Christmas bonus, you know, this month and 1 week, you know, it will be nice. But it probably sets us up for, you know, not many cuts, you know, next year. I mean, maybe he will cut less. But, you know, personally, I believe he should have cut 25, 25, 25 this year. You know, September, November, December. But yeah, that 50 basis point cut back in September, I think, really spoiled people. Now, taking a quick look at crypto bubbles, guys, pretty much everything is, looks like it's pretty equal across the board. Things are up, I would just say, an average of about 8-9%, maybe 10%. There are a couple of outliers, of course. You do have like BGB, you do got SUI, you got Hype as some of the bigger ones. But basically, it looks pretty even. It looks very nice, though. Everything is green. I don't see any reds here, actually, in the top 100. Now, if you want to stake your coins, just go to Coinondo, guys, and type in whichever coin you're looking for. For example, Bitcoin. It will give you a list of places, and that's totally up to you where you want to stake it. Be realistic, though. You're probably not going to get this 100%, 50%, 318% unless you really know what you're doing. But yeah, guys, I think, for Bitcoin, for example, you'll probably get something maximum about 6-7%. Just depends where you stake it and how long. Now, keep in mind there are limits sometimes, and they do have limits for the amount of Bitcoin or whatever coin you're trying to submit. So anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.